Hello and welcome to Season AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. You're watching Season AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. So joining us, please subscribe to Season AY on YouTube. This broadcast will be showing on our backup channel, Season AY backup channel, because currently we are blocked on Facebook on YouTube for a week because they said apparently we were talking about the fact that our currencies are worthless, and one person apparently we thought it was the one of the president of senate president, but actually it was somebody else. So we mixed that up. We got that wrong, and we put our hands up. But nonetheless, they blocked us. We were more focused on the fact that the money that they were taking and trying to get out was actually worthless money. That's what we were saying. But nonetheless, fine. We're gonna accept that. There's no point in arguing with it. We do try and make sure we give clear and truthful representation of what we talk about, but we got that wrong in that case. Part of this, the equation was part of the information that we sourced at that time wasn't correct. But subsequently, we found that actually it wasn't a Senate president; it was somebody else who was part of the government. But nonetheless, we accept that. But it's a bit harsh, we think, but nonetheless. So in a week's time, we will do broadcast as normal on Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power on YouTube. In the meantime, continue to subscribe, and of course, subscribe to us here on the backup channel. These are the reasons why we do tend to have a backup, just in case of things like this happening inadvertently. But thank you very much. So we are going to talk about the issue now of the killing. Chad soldier killed by French, sparking protests. So a protest happened some days ago, 6th of September, about a week ago, precisely now. And so the Boku region's governor, General Almaid Kabir, told AFP that the North killed him out of defense, after which locals attempted to get inside the base unsuccessfully. Now, we don't know how true that is. Nobody was there, but we'll have to take their word for it. So it says here, the French military base in Faya Lagou in northern Chad witnessed the death of a Chadian army officer after an army nurse shot him, triggering protests by locals. And the Boku region's governor, General Ali Mahmoud Kebe, told AFP on Wednesday. Two protesters were killed and another and 15 were injured during the protest after the soldier's death. A local source told Sputnik there are women and children among the victims. He said, "Wow, this is the cautionary tale. Why is the Chadian army not having its own nurses and facilities? Why? Let us do some check on what is in Chad. Possible reason why that might be. No, I'll read the whole thing and I will come and talk about this, because we need to understand, when you just say, "Oh, they why is it that a Chadian officer is requiring medical assistance from a French in the French base? Why? Can you see that something is already wrong? We're going to look at the resources in Chad in detail, but let's go forward. Okay, now the attack took place a day prior. As Maid Kabir said, a Chadian soldier who was not in a normal state went to the French army base to get bandaged, picked up a scalpel, and wounded a French military nurse. So clearly a man not in a fit state. I understand that. But still, why is it that we're having to go to seek treatment from a French military base? That speaks to a lot more fundamental issues here. We're going to break that down, but let's go forward. The nurse used his firearm and killed him, and he continued adding, after hearing of the soldier's death, the people of Fire demonstrated all day long outside the entrance to the base and tried unsuccessfully to get inside. Fair enough. That's what the story is so far. That's what they said. That's what the story is. That's the story that we're hearing. We don't have, we can't confirm or deny it, but that's the story we're hearing. So now let us have a look at this now. So we're going to go into look at something else quickly for us. Let us look at the resources in Chad. Let's look at the resources in Chad, okay? Mineral resources in Chad, okay? Let us look at that to give us a possible clue as to why the French are insistent on being there. Mineral resources in Chad, okay? In Chad. Okay, so let's go and look at that. Mineral resources in Chad. So we can see that now. We try and give you that information. So Surprise, surprise. Mineral resources in Chad. What is in there? Petroleum, gold, natron, uranium, limestone, sand, gravel, kaolin, salt. Uranium, gold, natron, sand. So the key ones obviously are petroleum, gold, and of course uranium. Now we know why the French are there. What is the currency? What is the currency of Chad? Let us do that as well. Let us do that. I think I know the answer. It's a CFA. But let us look at it. What currency is used in Chad? Yeah? Is used in Chad. Right. Is used in Chad. Yeah? Okay. What currency is used in Chad? Let's go and look at that. Okay. CFA franc, Central African. CFA francs, Central African franc. CFA. The official currency used in France, in Chad, is CFA. Now, how much is one CFA to to the euro? Okay, so let's go and look at that. One CFA. One CFA. Okay, let's go and look at it. One CFA. I'm trying to give you clear information. One CFA to euro. Yeah, to euro. Yeah. Okay. One CFA to euro. You see that? West African. Okay, what about the Central African? XAF. XAF. Let me see. Let's just see what that one is. Let me just see. I want to see what they've got. I think it's the same thing, but okay. You see? It is again 15. I wanted to check it. You see? Central African. You see? It's 15. 15. One Central African franc is worth only 15.0015 of an euro. It's less than 1p, 1 English penny. It is less than that. That is a worthless currency. I'm trying to give you the foundations here. So the funding for anything that Niger and that Chad would like to do, they don't have the funding because their resources are being taken for peanut prices. You understand? That's why they cannot afford their own healthcare, because the money that they could have used is being looted by France. France controls the economy. France controls the economy of Chad. Do you understand? So when you see that they are having to go into the military base to get medical help, now you understand why. We need to provide that context as Africans. We must provide that breakdown. You see, I'm breaking it down now. I've looked at the mineral resources. Yeah? One. I've looked at the rate of the euro. And of course, France don't use the CFA. They use the euro. And of course, you know that they're after the uranium. So France gets uranium from 3 different places now. Niger, Chad, Gabon. I think also, if I'm correct, Burkina Faso. So they are, France, look, this is how Europe is being powered. The uranium that they are taking, that France is taking from Africa, is being used to power Europe. In case you don't know. And Nigeria is about to make the same mistake by pumping gas that we need. We don't have power. Nigeria, we don't have power, electricity in Nigeria. But yet, we are going to pump gas through Niger. That's if Niger allows. To Europe. Whereas we're going to remain in darkness. And that's because of the puppet leaders that we have in Africa. It's time we woke up. It is time we woke up. So, just to recap, go back to the original story. The original story, of course, is the French, the Chadian going to receive help in the inside the naval base, in the French army base. So it says here, the French military base witnessed the death of a Chadian soldier after an army nurse shot him. That could be the story. Do we know for a fact that he did that? All of this could be fabricated right now. But I'm showing you the foundation. I've given you the breakdown. The resources. The reason why France is in Chad are the resources. Just let me recap. I want you to see those resources yourself. You see it? I'm going to go side to side, so I want you to see it. You see? Chad's natural resources include petroleum, gold, uranium, limestone, sand, gravel, kaolin, salt, and of course, natron. You see that there? That's why they're there. That is why they are there. That is why they're there. Now let's go to the next one. So, and then the currency. I talked about the currency. It's SAF currency. And what is the rate of that currency? You see, those resources that I'm pointing out, you see this thing here. So a grain of those resources at these prices, it's dead cheap prices. I'm really glad that Niger is now pricing their uranium at 200 euros per gram. In fact, I'm going to do something now. I'm going to do something right now. Let's try something right now. 200 euros per gram. Let us look at this. They're not accepting what do you call it? They not because they're not loan, they have taken themselves out of the safer. They now choose their own what they want. So that report is very interesting. Let me see if I can pull it up somewhere. 1 second, please. Give me 1 sec. 1 sec.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Indeed.
The revolutionary government in Niger has just increased the price of uranium that it exports on the world market to 200 euros per kilogram. It was previously paying, or rather charging, 80 cents.
80 cents!
The French were getting Niger's uranium for 80 cents per kilogram. And the world market price
was 200 euros.
200 euros per kilogram, which is what little Macron will have to pay from now on. You see, it pays to stand up
for your rights.
Stand up for your rights.
Yes.
That's what the people in Niger
have done.
Yes. It remains to be seen if the people in Nigeria will now do the same.
Very good question. Very good question. I just wanted to put that there. You see, 1 kilo before, when the French were running, imposing themselves on Niger, 1 kilogram of uranium, they paid 80 cents. The world market value, you heard George Galloway say it, 200 euros. That is the price they were paying from here on. And how does that relate to Niger, to Chad? Let me tell you. Chad, like I told you, Chad also have the same issue. Their uranium now, currently under France, they'll be paid only 80 cents per kilogram. Instead of against the real price, 200 euros per kilogram. You see why we need to break free. Do you see why Africa needs to break free? Do you see this daylight robbery? And we are waiting on the Nigerian government. Because with Nigeria, let me explain something to those of you who don't understand as well. Nigeria is in the same mess. Let me show you the rate of the Naira to these currencies. I'm actually going to do Euro to Naira. Let us see what comes up. I'm curious to see what comes up. So 1 Naira. You see? I don't know. I've not checked this before. I normally check it against the dollar. But let's just see. 1 Naira to Euro. Let's just see. Let us see what happens. And then we'll do the dollar as well. Now. So you see now. It's not much better. 1 Naira to Euro is 12. It's not even up to 12 again. 0.0012. It's not up to 1p of the pound. 1p or the 1 euro. It's not up to 1 euro. Can you see what is going on? So our oil are being sold at a crazy price. Per kilo, for example, if you make it per kilo, one per kilo at the price of the real value and this value. Let us say, for argument's sake, you want to buy 1,000 liters of oil, right? 1,000 liters times 0.112. Let us go and do that right now. Let's just do that right now. Maybe that will give you a clearer indication of what we mean. I'm going to show you what I mean now. Because this is very important to understand. And I think we've been trying to, put this together in context. But I'm going to show you. Is it there? You can't see it fully. Maybe you can. I want you to see it because I don't want to leave it too. Yeah, it's going to cover my face for a bit, but it's all right. I just want to just let you see what we're trying to do here. Will not make it smaller? Will it allow it? Yeah, it might do. Okay. I think it's not. Okay. Now let's try this. Let's try this as you're on the screen with me. Let's try this. So we're going to do this. So 1,000 liters. Yeah? 1,000. Yeah? Times 0.0012. 1,000 liters of oil. Yeah? Listen, follow. At this value, 0.12. Yeah? I'm just giving an example. Gives you what? Naira. It gives you about €1 and 2. You see? 1.20 euros. This gives you 1.2 euros. We're staying with euro. Yeah? Now, let us do the same thing with the value of petrol. What is the going rate of petrol right now? Let us check now. What is the rate of petrol in the open markets? Yeah? So we're not going to value the oil in naira. We're going to value it in euros. Okay? Cost of petrol, petroleum per barrel, per liters, let's see, per liter, yeah, unprocessed petrol per liter, yeah, unprocessed, yeah, per liter in euro. Let's just see what it comes up with, because I want to do like for like. In euro. Okay, so liters. Let's have a look. Just trying to make sure. Just give me a minute. I'm trying to show you what it is. So 42 gallons. Yeah. 1 barrel. 677. Price per gallon. Oil. I want to see euro. I'm trying to see euro. Let us see. So price per ton. 677 euros. Yeah. Per ton. Barrel. Per liters. 158.98 liter. 1 barrel equals 158.98, 158.98 liters. Yeah? So, what that means is that, let me just check. I think it's showing me there. Let me just see. Gallon. I think it's 2.20 euros. Equals 1 barrel equals that 158.98 liters. You get what I'm trying to say. The price that we are paying in effect. Nigeria getting that. Let us say it is a 2 liters per barrel. Yeah, 2.2 euros per barrel. Let us have a look at it. Let me just even use this 2.2. And it's not the right figure, but I'm just going to use that. Remember, it's against 1,000 liters. Now let's go and look at that. So cancel. Now we're going to do this now. 1,000, yeah, times. I'm just giving you 2.2. Can you see it's more than double the amount? It is 2,200 liters. 2,200. You're getting. Nigeria will be getting this amount instead of this amount here, 1.2. You see? You see that? What am I talking about? This is more than that. Look. 1.2 euros. In actual fact, we are getting 2,200 euros. Can you see? Yepa. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Do you see why we need to break free? Do you see why Africa must break free collectively? You've just seen it. I'm going to be using this as an example every day now. Hopefully the penny will drop for our leaders. We are being hammered We've been looted and stolen from. This is a daylight robbery. Nigeria need to wake up. How much is the gas that we are planning to send over to Europe? How much is it for? And we don't have enough power. We don't have enough power in Nigeria, but we are doing gas to Europe. What kind of mentality is this? What kind of mentality is this? We need to wake up. So the people again, to recap, to go back to the beginning of the story, the people in Chad, they got upset. The reason why I'm saying, I asked the question at the beginning, why go? So they have revolted. The reason why they are relying on the French medical facility in the army in the French military base is because France is fleecing the money, fleecing them of their resources. Let me give an example of what I mean. Let's cancel that. For every 1 kilo, currently, this is what, for every 1 kilo, let's say they buy 1,000 kilos of uranium. So 1,000 kilos of uranium, listen to this, watch this. 1,000 kilos of uranium, you've seen it here. In fact, I want to make it like for like. 1,000 kilos of uranium, currently, at the prices that I'm going to show you on the screen. You want to see it on the screen. I want you to see this yourself. 0.0015. That's how much they're paying for 1,000 kilograms of uranium. France, they force Chad to accept this as the payment for their resources. Watch this now. Times 0.0015. You see, is €1 and 1.5 euros. Now let us do it at the price that they're saying now for 1,000 kilograms. You see, 1.5. Now let's go and cancel it. For the same 1,000 kilograms times the market value for uranium is 200 per kilograms. So 200 euros. Yeah? Can you see? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Africa is being fleeced daily. It is not just France. It's Europe, it's UK, it's US. They are fleecing us on a daily basis. Because our currency that they put on us and force us to use is different from their currency. They don't pay for our goods in their currency. They pay with our currency and charge us with their currency. Now you see why Chad was unable to afford having its own hospital. You see, they are having to rely on going into a French military base for medical help. But nobody's explaining it. I hope you are seeing exactly what is going on. Please, I want you to share this podcast because I've explained in intricate detail what the French and indeed the entire Europe and the Western world, they are oppressing us on a daily basis. I'm showing you, this is daylight robbery. 1,000 kilograms at the market value of 200,000 200 euros is 200,000 euros. Straight away they have to pay. But because France fixed, Africans, wake up. Africans, wake up. Listen, gentlemen, you're watching Citizen Network, the platform where we speak truth to power. If this resonates with you, please share it. Share this information. This is injustice. You see, the reason why the Chad soldier is ending up having to receive treatment in a French military base is because the French are not paying true value for the resources of Chad or any of the countries that they're in. This is extortion. Listen, gentlemen, when you get this broadcast, share it. You are watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. We just explained to you and exploded the lie, the fraud in this system. The financial system is rigged against Africans. And of course, the people have every right to rebel. We don't know. Why is it? Are we sure that person, they may be lying about him attacking them? We don't have the evidence of it. If they can lie and steal money, daylight robbery from us, what's to stop them from lying against a dead man? What's to stop them? What is to stop them? Ladies and gentlemen, let us hear your comments. I hope you found this informative. Please leave comments on the comment section of Citizen AY backup channel, the platform where we speak truth to power. Help us share this podcast. This is so fundamental. I will be sharing it on other platforms as well. Please share it and let us leave your thoughts and comments. May the soul of the soldier rest in peace. But we don't have any confidence in what they're saying. They said that the French officer shot in the self-defense. That is what they will come up with. We don't want. The French are looting. You can see it. They are looting from Africa. I've just given you an example, break down the details. It's time the Nigerian government begin to look at this. I'm going to do a program on this shortly as well, in terms of Nigeria, to explain this. I've explained in a short detail. You can see exactly the extortion going on here. Please leave a comment. You are watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Back later on. Please share. Help us grow this platform. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Go ahead, and I'd like you to do what? Subscribe to Citizen AY, the backup channel. Hit the notification button, of course, give us a thumbs up. 1 second, please. Give me 1 sec. So go ahead and subscribe to Citizen AY and the backup channel on YouTube. Here's what you need to do. Subscribe to Citizen AY and the backup channel. Hit the notification button, and of course, give us a thumbs up. Help us share the podcast. You are watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you for watching, and bye for now. Please help us grow this platform. Thanks for watching. Please do share. Thank you, and bye for now.